shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Oh, I fucking hate the blue brand. But you know what though? Wasn't as insulting as what they typically are. Oh yeah, you that fucking show earned that yawn, son. Earned it.
I don't think it did. I think some segments did, but I don't think the whole show did. But we'll get into it.
We will get into it, people, because yeah, one thing to start off. By the way, I know usually I'm supposed to like kind of like build up to certain things, and then we have the topics on the side over here. But as you can see, I didn't put the main event there because I didn't think that was gonna be a big deal and even be worth to talk about. It kind of was though. I gotta say, dude, that match was a really good fucking match. It's just unfortunate that I don't give a fuck.
I fell asleep, so I don't even know.
I'm just shocked that Dolph Ziggler beat AJ Styles.
Clean.
I can't. Clean. Yeah, clean.
Yeah.
Like, they caught me off guard. Like, it was a good match. Not only that, like, I thought AJ Styles was going to win. Because, like, of course, they're going to give it to AJ Styles. But no, Dolph Ziggler won. That caught me off completely off guard. I was like, okay, they're trying to give Dolph Ziggler a little bit of push right there. Like, I can accept that.
And the one thing that's bad for me though, thinking about that entire match, is because they haven't built it or built up to it to where it's like, oh man, it's unpredictable. Because we were like, oh, it was a match that was predictable that didn't have the predictable ending. Doesn't mean that it wasn't predictable, because as we were watching the match, I'm pretty sure Hovig, when you were awake, when you saw some of it, you're probably like, yeah, AJ Styles wins. The end. Like, can we just start the show? You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure.
No, I was just watching it, and in my mind, I'm like, do I really care for this match? As much as I love AJ Styles to death, but I'm like, do I really care for this match? And then the match started, I was like, okay, and then all of a sudden I blink, and then my eyes started opening up like a minute or so into the match. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm sleeping through this shit. But I did catch the ending. I did catch some of the spots, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. What it was basically a filler main event because they got nothing else, and we're just it's 4 weeks until the pay-per-view, so they're like, well, why do we push everything so much right now? We can easily just wait till after Extreme Rules to push everything again. And that's cool. I get it. It makes sense. That's what Walking Dead does. That's what every single show does. Everything that's episodic does that. But I hate to go back to that writing they always have, but it's like if you're creative, you can find different ways to make it interesting. Like, they didn't have to announce the Money in the Bank thing right away, I don't think. I mean, even though I was complaining last week about this, I don't really feel like they had to.
They could have waited like 2 weeks.
Yeah, or at least like make it where it's like, hey, we're going to try again for another 5-way match next week. It's going to be a cage match. And like, start getting like some cool little gimmick matches, and then finally like, all right, fine. We had to have a Money in the Bank match. You guys are fucking crazy. We can't control you. Put the ladders in. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. I don't know.
So kind of like what they did with the women tonight?
Yeah, exactly. And,
we'll get to that when the time comes. But for right now, it's a new day.
It is a new day. Yes, it is, man. Because, yeah, that happened.
And do any of y'all give a fuck?
Well, actually, I do.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah, me too. Like, I mean, why do you? Wait, go ahead.
I was caught off guard by to me, the Usos are the only people in both Raw and SmackDown that can actually stand up to New Day on the mic. I was impressed by, of course, the New Day always have the best mic skills in the roster, but when the Usos was going back to back with the New Day, I was like, okay, Usos, there you go. Like, where was this months ago doing your championship reign? Because it's like, dude, like they were standing their foot on the ground against the New Day, which not every tag team division can say that they have good mic work against the New Day, but the Usos had it. I was impressed. I actually can't wait to see what happens at Money in the Bank.
See, and here's the thing, man. I wish things would have like changed between these guys, or something could have been somewhat different. But it's just the same old gimmick once again. Just like, yeah, we're gonna dance, we're gonna be goofy, we're gonna do whatever. Like, I mean, at least come back and have a different look, have a different theme song, act heelish, jump inside of the ring and do some kind of cool thing. It was just like, no, we're silly. Get it, guys? We like ponies, bootios, blah blah. Shit's old. Like, come on, man. We've seen this shit already. I don't know, man. Like, I'm with Hovig in the sense of, like, I don't give a fuck, but at the same time, it's like, I care about the tag team division. I care about the Usos.
To be honest, I don't give a fuck about the tag team division on SmackDown.
And that's the thing. It's like, a while back,
it's like, very lackluster.
It was the best thing going just like a month ago or 2 months ago. It was the best thing going. Yeah. That's why I was like, it's just frustrating, But
yeah, and the funny thing is, this also kind of segues into the women's division. Like, I was sitting there thinking about it, and if they fucking get rid of Carmella and switch her out with fucking Alexa Bliss and put her back onto SmackDown, SmackDown would have the greatest fucking women's division right now.
They probably would.
Because Carmella don't do shit. You know, half the time she was getting thrown around today. Like, she did like one thing from what I remember, maybe two, and everybody else, fucking Charlotte powerbomb Natty through a fucking table, and I marked out when she did that. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, that is amazing. But fucking Shane McMahon comes out saying, oh, y'all gotta have a Money in the Bank match. Motherfucker, couldn't you have just did that last week?
Nah,
we said this shit last week. They're like, they should have just fucking made it a Money in the Bank match from the jump.
Nah, because here's the thing. I like how it was done tonight compared to last week. Because last week, if it would have done that, I don't think I would have been as impressed by that than tonight. Where it's like, yeah, we want the Money in the Bank thing. We said that last week. However, the way things were done leading up to that tonight, I liked how it was built. I love the ball. Like, to me right now, like after that bullshit on Monday, I'm loving the SmackDown thing being built way more than the Raw Women's title right now. Like, and the thing is, it's only by these 2 nights where I'm like, okay, Alexa Bliss, she's a good champion and all, but it's for that segment last night, her women's champion to me went tremendously way down. Like, it's just like, okay, that division's already dead.
To be honest, that's not her fault. She was given some bullshit and she tried to go with it.
That's not her fault, yeah, but it's still. It's like, I mean, come on.
Like I said it last night on the show, Bayley. There's really nothing you can do with that fucking girl. Like, the gimmick is so bullshit. It's like so played out. The whole fucking my dream bullshit, blah blah blah. The whole this is your life. Man, they literally gave Alexa Bliss, one of the fucking best women that's on the roster right now, the biggest pile of fucking bullshit. And she has no choice but to go with it, and that's exactly what she had to deal with. You can even tell her in her face, she's like, I really don't want to do this fucking shit right now.
Here's the thing with me. Like, here's the thing, and this is something I've been saying about the SmackDown women, even before the shakeup happened. It seems like everybody on the women's SmackDown roster is hungry. They want that title, and that's something that is always well done with SmackDown compared to the women. I mean, what's Sasha Banks doing right now? Teaming up with Rich Swann and
she's on 205 Live right now.
Yeah,
well, she's on Raw as well. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I understand what you guys are saying. You know, especially bringing the Alexa Bliss thing and everything too. But Sasha Banks is gonna go with whatever the fuck she goes with. And honestly, I mean, her being part, like, let's just pretend that she was on SmackDown. Let's just go ahead and have that fantasy.
Who? Alexa
Bliss.
Sasha?
No, Alexa Bliss. Let's just pretend that she was on SmackDown. If she was, this storyline is still confusing as fuck. I mean, she still has to make some kind of magic with Carmella and that fucking idiot James Ellsworth.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole purpose of why I said get rid of Carmella, put her on Raw, and just put Alexa Bliss back on there. Done.
Yeah, but then, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm still waiting that day where Nikki Bella comes back, which it would be probably on the July 4th when John Cena comes back, and it's like, all of this is going to be an issue. Like, anything they're building up to now is going to be trashed by the middle of the fucking summer, so that's why I'm so irritated. But at the same time, to be somewhat, you know, happy and everything, I mean, dude, the crowd was flipping the fuck out, especially with that powerbomb Charlotte gave to Natalya, you know, through the fucking table and everything. It was very, you know, like, people would probably be chanting, you know, ECW, the whole thing. You know, I'm not a big fan of tables and breaking the announcer table. I mean, they've done it like 1,000 times per month. I don't really give a fuck anymore. It doesn't have no effect on me personally. But like, Trey, what'd you think about the whole segment with them like losing their shit and everything? I mean, were you into it, or were you kind of like, yeah, I've seen this 1,000 times?
Okay, let me use an example. Okay, the very beginning of the night, they had that Kevin Owens highlight reel show where Shinsuke Nakamura came out or whatever. And, like, the crowd was just dead. Even to the point where he was talking Japanese. Which, by the way, Nick, I'm starting to agree with you, man. That Japanese talking he was trying to do tonight was bad, dude. It was horrible. I was like, Shinsuke, why? I'm starting to see where you're coming from with that. But, man, like, the crowd was dead, man. The crowd was dead the whole night till that women's Raw thing happened tonight. And I actually loved that. Like, I thought that was an amazing way of finally waking up the crowd. Because, man, SmackDown's been trying to push Shinsuke Nakamura down our throats to be hyped off this man. And, like, it's just dead. But the women...
They're pushing him more than Roman Reigns at the point.
Well, apparently, from what I read, is that they want to make Shinsuke Nakamura the new John Cena on SmackDown.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty fucking... I mean, you don't have to have some report tell you that or some Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, I know.
You watch the fucking show and you'll be like, yeah, you know... I mean, it's like, you know? I mean...
Well, he don't talk like that, but...
Well, I mean,
But like
hey,
I said, it's
here's the
weird.
thing,
Like,
I can't do his fucking voice exactly, Hovig. Like, what the fuck you want
well,
me to do?
well, shut the fuck up. No, but for real, like it's just fucking weird. Like I said, like a week or two ago, I was listening to him on that Chris Jericho podcast, and he spoke just fucking fine. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to him on the damn roster? I was like, just let him talk. You know, it's
Well, wait,
fucking
just let him
weird.
talk, like, yeah. Well, that's the problem. They're letting the motherfucker talk. Like,
No,
the crowd goes
no,
dead.
like actually let him talk and not fucking try to overact.
I'm pretty sure though they don't tell this motherfucker, hey, go out there and crumble this fucking scene. Like, here's the thing, dude. Like, I'm telling you, unless he's being a heel, they're not telling him to do this shit badly. They're not saying talk exactly this way. He wants to come out and do NJPW shit. I went back and watched his promos from fucking NJPW and on NXT. It's the same as this. It's not like he just barely got bad. He's always done this way. It's always been this way.
Well, no, because he never tried to talk English in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's always been
Is he talking English now? Because what was that shit tonight?
I don't know. I don't know, but New Japan Pro Wrestling argument, I don't like. He's always taught Japanese, so I can't really go there with you on that.
But even when he's talking Japanese, he's still going like he's still doing shit.
I see where you're coming from on that. So
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I can't even blame the writers at this point because it's like when I go back, even if he's speaking Japanese, he's still like I've heard Takamichi Nuku talk Japanese. I've heard fucking many people say different things in different languages. Even Jinder Mahal is doing weird India language shit now, and even if I don't understand him, he's not being annoying. Nakamura will come out there and literally just start going like and then he'll say some shit and it's like, okay, whether or not it's Japanese or English, it's fucking annoying. Like you can say this shit in a regular voice and still be Japanese and it won't piss me off. I just will need subtitles. Not a big deal. But don't be like fucking making weird like screeching noises like he's fucking coming out of a Pokeball. Like what the fuck? It's annoying. It gets my fucking nerves. And like you know, I know like this is not the topic and everything, but at the same time, like I wasn't even gonna bring him up because I'm just like literally fucking mad every time he's on my screen. Like I'm just like literally fucking pissed off. And more pissed off than the James Ellsworth thing, which I'll get into that right now, is you know, be the Booker wise. The women's match is a 5 women match. Like I feel like you should bring him into that match as a 6th woman. I mean, he did before with fucking Mikey. What's his name?
Did anybody catch what JBL said about fucking Ellsworth?
He's always saying some shit. But what are you saying?
Bro, he's like, I apologize to everybody who has the capability of HD right now. I was like, God damn it!
Oh yeah. No, and that was funny and shit, but it's like, yeah, I was trying to look him up. I think it was Harvey God, what's his name? Harvey Wickwimple? Fuck, I can't remember his name. But he won the women's championship back in the Attitude Era. And, I mean, for me, it's like, you know, why don't you just do that again? People like Attitude Era shit. Let James Ellsworth win the women's title. And then have some kind of, like, asshole, like, hey, men do it better. And then have, like, the woman conquer the asshole man. I don't know. It's something. I mean, Trey, if you had to book James Ellsworth right now, like, what would you do?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. James Ellsworth is into the league. I mean, if I'm forced to book him, my thing is I'll separate from Carmella. I'll make like the Money in the Bank be the last thing for James Ellsworth. Carmella like slaps him, tells him to go away. He leaves for a bit, revamps himself, and tries to go back for the WWE title like he was originally. Because I feel like he got stirred away from the path. And I think if Carmella did something like that, it would put him back on the path of trying to win the title once again. So if I'm forced to do something, it would be that.
And here's the thing. This is what I was referring to, by the way. Hopefully I can show it. I probably can't. It's no big deal. This shit over here. This is Harvey Harvey.
Jesus Christ, I remember this shit.
But yeah, no, but this fucking dude, he won the women's championship back in the Attitude Era,
Well,
and
he
it was
got
a good.
wailed right at his face too.
Yeah.
Shit, did you see that shit?
Oh yeah. Harvey Whippleman, that's his fucking name. God man, what a fucking name is that shit. But this dude, you know, it was a thing that made sense. I mean, it was stupid and like whatever, it was goofy as shit. But at least it was like, okay, you're gonna be a heel. I'm supposed to dislike you. I get it. Cool. Awesome. They're not doing the same with James Ellsworth, and I feel like they should. I'm pretty sure I know what your answer is gonna be, but Hovig, like, what would you do with James Ellsworth?
To be honest, I would put him with fucking Fandango and Tyler Breeze.
There we go. Now that's a good fucking idea.
I'd fucking put him as like a trio, because they're both like doing their fucking fashion police shit. At least throw him in the fucking mix, get him away from fucking Carmella. Not only would it give him something to do, but maybe he can actually have like a match or two in like a fucking tag team match. Because apparently he's supposed to be a decent wrestler, and why don't they just put him into that mix and have him start wrestling?
Yeah,
Instead
exactly.
of just jobbing to fucking Braun Strowman.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. But I mean, we're gonna end this shit off. I don't have a timer. That shit's gone. I don't know what the fuck happened. My computer sucks. But it's
It gone?
TikTok, and hopefully let's just keep this down to a fucking minute because I'm just gonna go and give mine really quick. And yeah, this is definitely like a 1.5 out of 5. Not for anything that's really really bad, other than just fucking boring. And then doing some really like low key awesome shit, but telling me to not give a fuck. So when something really cool happens in the main event, I wasn't even paying attention to see. I only knew because I heard Dolph Ziggler's music and saw the replay. I didn't even know that it had an ending like that. I didn't know to give a shit. So yeah, definitely 1.5 out of 5 for just stupidity, really. Hovig, you go next, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, the whole stupidity thing. But I'd have to give this show about a 2.0, 2 out of 5.
Okay.
I mean, it was slightly boring at times, but just watching that whole women's segment from the shit show that happened last night was skyrocket high. Like, it's like fucking great. And the intro with Kevin Owens and all that shit, it was meh. And then you got the whole fucking, what was it, a tag match between Sami Zayn and all that shit. Like, see, I'm going to take a little while, but I thought about this earlier on, and we spoke about this some time ago, but one of the things that they always did in the Attitude Era that they don't do fucking now and they should is that they need to stop making all these fucking wrestlers face each other, whoever's in a fucking rivalry or a feud, like every fucking week. And they need to start teasing us with it like they used to back in the day. Like, if Triple H and The Rock were in a fucking rivalry, they didn't face it until the fucking pay-per-view. Triple H would be fucking with The Rock the entire time. The whole time. Oh, you're going to face this guy. You're going to face this guy. You're not going to face me for the next 4 weeks until we go fucking go fight at Backlash or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, tease us. Like, do some stupid shit like that. But I digress.
Yeah.
New Day coming back. Whatever. Okay, it's been a long time coming. Dolph Ziggler getting the clean win on AJ Styles was fucking crazy, but yeah, 2.0 out of 5.
Trey Cooper, Spooper, Scooper, I don't know. What do you think of the show? Fucking, I hate SmackDown. I really fucking hate SmackDown so much. But go ahead.
For the first time in a while, I'm kind of positive on SmackDown, but I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. I love the women's stuff. Everything about the women's thing was amazing. I love how they actually built up to the announcement of the Money in Bank match compared to just saying that there's going to be a Money in Bank match, because I love how everything was done tonight with them. The New Day and the Usos promo, I loved it because just the fact seeing somebody can actually stand and be on the mic against the New Day, like, because normally we'll see like most tag teams kind of stammer trying to say something to the New Day or whatever, but no, the Usos stood their ground. I loved it, and finally we can get rid of the New Day vignettes because now they finally showed up. The Owen stuff and shit, Nakamura, just, oh my god, that was bad. I just did not care. Nakamura, my boy, I love you, but no, keep doing your stories in the ring, brother.
Yeah.
The Randy Orton segment was kind of pointless to me. Like, the whole thing was kind of really pointless. It was just like, yeah, my grandfather would beat me right now if he saw a loss against Jinder Mahal. It's not the American way. And I'm like, when did Randy Orton turn American? Like, is he going the Hulk Hogan gimmick route now?
Yeah, like Lex Luger, like they got the fucking, like, what was that, Lex Express fucking bus or some shit.
I'm a hero play.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a hero. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. But 2.5 out of 5. I actually enjoyed SmackDown. I'm actually surprised I enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope this kind of keeps up. But we know WWE. It's not going to keep up. So, yeah.
Exactly. But, while you're actually talking, I've been fucking up these things every single time, like you and Anthony have been on. So, with that said, Anime Night. It's this week, man. Thursday.
Yes, it is.
I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah, we're doing summer. Anime's based on summer because the summer is coming up, as you know. I think it's already considered summer. As actually, I'm not sure. I don't know about dates and times and all that stuff. but we're doing summer anime. Me and Anthony are picking up some stuff, trying to figure out what we're going to show. It might be a movie. It might be just some anime series. We're trying to figure all that out. But join us Thursday after the midweek. And, of course, don't forget the midnight chat attack at 7:30 CST.
Oh, yes, people. So that's it. I'm done. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to go fucking watch good wrestling. So that's basically it. People, attack SmackDown. Fuck SmackDown. God damn it. WrestleMania is still pretty bad, but, like, this is up there, though. This is pretty shitty.
Just fuck WWE.
Yeah, fuck wrestling. Watch TNA.
Watch Ring of Honor. Newspaper wrestling.
Or better yet,